Episode 2. So I needed to come up with another episode, and what better day to have another episode than Mother's Day. So I will be talking about my lovely mother, and I'm sure she's thrilled. And so yes, Barb Andrus is my loving mother. She took very good care of me, helped me out throughout my life. I was a pretty sick child. Had a lot of health issues going on. She would help take care of me, be my advocate when I needed it with doctors, insurance companies, all the sort. She's a real compassionate woman. She has a PhD. She works with the mentally ill, has a real big heart for them and getting them back into life, as well as helping them with their rights. So anyways, you're saying, Matt, you know, this isn't really very funny. I thought this was Matt's Comedy Corner. Well, it is. This is Matt's Comedy Corner. Some things you may not know about my mother is there's a lot of comedy there. So I thought I'd share some of those little tidbits with you. My mother, when we were young, would cheat at Candyland. Yes, she would cheat at Candyland. She would stack the deck so that she didn't have to go all the way back to the beginning, so we didn't have to endure the whole game all over again. But you know what? This point in time in my life, I'm kind of understanding why she cheated. I have a daughter who likes playing Candyland myself. As little kids, we would ask for cookies. Would my mother give us a cookie? Well, technically, she said she was giving us cookies, but instead she gave us crackers. Yum. To all the wireless companies out there, I'd like to tell you that my mother would be a great product tester for you guys. You know, the environmental testing you do to see how much your phone can take? My mother has dropped it in tea more than once, dropped it in the toilet. My father has brought the phone in after shoveling snow. There's something about my mom and phones. She has a PhD, but she won't be able to keep a phone for longer than, say, I don't even know how long. I once told her that I would buy her a smartphone if she could actually keep a phone in her possession, the original phone, for at least a year. My mother has let my sister and I know that when it is time, it is okay for us to put her and father into the home. I can only imagine what kind of phone calls or letters I'll be getting from the administrator of that nursing home. Dear Mr. Andrus, while we appreciate the opportunity to take care of your parents, here are some things to consider. Your mother keeps bringing a menu to the cafeteria and orders from it every day, regardless of what the kitchen has prepared that day for food. Your mother, although we love her, keeps talking to stuffed animals and pretends they talk back to her even though nothing else is coming out of their mouth. Your father, although acing his hearing test, fakes deafness because your mother apparently talks to him too much. And last but not least, my mother would like to teach us kids life lessons at various times, you know, kind of on-the-job training. The one I can think of in particular was when we were going on a walk. Well, actually, I was going on a bike ride and she was walking. We lived out in the country, so we would go on the dirt roads. And there's a lot of sand. So I had taken a spill, got a bloody knee. My mother thought that this would be the time to teach me what to do, in this case, if I were by myself. So standing right there, she goes, okay, well, what are we going to do next? And I'm thinking, I'm going to wait for you to help get me up so we can go on and... Well, what if a car was coming? They would run over me? Can you help me, please? She goes, well, what would you do if I wasn't here? And I'm thinking I would probably be at home playing video games right now, not going on a walk. I'm not an outdoor person, I'm a nerd. I play video games and stay inside. Needless to say, I survived. I don't know if I ever got the bike into the ditch like she wanted me to, but it was quite funny. We've chuckled about that several times. Get up. I don't care if you're bleeding. Get off the road. What if a car would come? So yes, that's how that occurred. Well, that's this episode of Matt's Comedy Corner. Mom, I love you very much. I really do appreciate you, especially the laughter you bring into our lives. I say, as I've said before, if you're not laughing, you might as well be dead. So, have a happy Mother's Day, all those mothers out there. Spend time with your families, and till next time. Also, in the comments, let me know what you want me to talk about, or if you want me to do a funny skit. Give me some topics that you just want me to talk about. So yeah, and then you can also reach me at mattscomedycorner@gmail.com. And thank you, and you guys have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.